What's up, Mananap? Welcome to this tutorial. So we are going to continue our DTL scripts. So I'm now going to do live scripting. So by the way, if there are like mistakes or errors, so please bear with it because we are doing the live coding for today. And yeah, so last tutorial, we did an amazing work. No, we did a uh, we did create a database and a table using command line interface. Okay, so now this time we're going to focus more on another data definition language or DDL. So when we talk about DDL, DDL DDL scripts are actually used to create a structure of a database, particularly a table. Now, create relationships with other table, change the structure of a table, modify the columns of a table, and we can do that in under DDL. Okay, so this time we are now going to go to terminal, and then let's have here uh, MySQL dash u root. Okay, so this time I'm going to create a new database. So let's say I'm going to create database my DB pet shop. Okay, so to create database DB pet shop. All right, so I'm going to create a table afterwards or afterwards. So we have table TPL pet. Okay, so I'll have here the pet ID, so name, and then we have gender. Okay, so I'm going to define a type for each of these columns. So you have your 12, and then you have your bar car, let's say 30. And then for the gender, I'm going to have here or define here a character, gender 6. Now I'm going to hit enter. So I have not chosen a database yet. So I'll have to uh, call my database, which database particularly I'm going to use. So we have here pet shop. So excited lang, no? So I have there you are. And then after that, a table TBL pet is okay. So I'm now going to describe my TBL pet. Okay, so there you have it. I have here the tables or table rather. Now, let's say for an instance, I just find out that I would need to include age in my as a column in my pet. So the SQL script that we need to use is alter. So alter add. So by the way, alter is used to change, to add, to remove the or to change a little bit or a structure of your database table. Probably you can add, you can remove, or you can edit, the name of your database. You can edit or change the name of the column. So let's say we are going to add a column. So sorry, alter, doesn't matter kung lowercase siya. Alter table, TPL, pet, add, age, or let's say pet age, and I would uh, use tiny it. Okay, alter table TPL pet add tiny it. Okay, so now if I'm going to describe, so I have there the TPL pet age in the table TPL pet. Now, what if I'm going to add a field or column after the name? So let's say I want to add uh, owner, no, pet owner. So let's say, and this would be added after name. So let's say alter, or let's do this. So alter TB table TBL. We can actually change this one. So uh, pet owner. Okay. and then let's name it like var car. So let's have here 20 or let's say 30, and then after. Okay, so we will place it after name. Okay, so if I'm going to hit enter now, I would have my query as okay, and then I'm going to describe my table. So there you are. I have the owner. Okay, I have the pet owner column after the column name. Okay, so that's how you add a column in your table. So we just added two columns, okay, in our table. Now, what if you're going to add more tables, two or more tables? So let's say we are going to add type and breed as well as the price. So to do that, you just have to do the same alter table. By the way, in some cases, you can have here like add columns, or you can actually omit this one. Okay, so in some for some like in some cases, I guess pwede, but in other, I guess in previous versions or katong mga daan versions, dili siya allowed. You need to put columns. However, since we use the latest version, uh, we just have to use add. Okay, regardless if it has column or add column or not. Okay, tama pa ako? Anyway, so now I'm going to add. So you just have to, if you decide to, if you would like to add two or more columns, you just have to use this open and close parentheses. To do that, so let's say I'm going to add pet type. Okay, I have here bar, car, I have here six. Okay, and then pet uh, breed. Then I have here, sorry, breed, and I have here bar car. The same bar car, and then let's say no type 6 naman, dapat 30 kaya ako. So let's say 30, and then I have here also 30, and then let's have here get price, here float 12 dash 2. Okay, so 12 digits including the two decimal places. Okay, so all in all 12. Okay, so meaning to say 10 digits plus two decimal places. Okay, so after that, I'm going to hit enter. There you are. I'm now going to describe my table. I have here added three columns. Okay, so we have TBL type, type, pet breed, and pet price. Okay, so that's it. That's how you add columns to your tables. So thank you for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe.